Welcome back to Movie Recaps. Today I will show you a mystery, thriller film from 2014, titled The Loft. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. On a rainy night in the big city, a body falls from a fancy building onto a car while a person watches from the balcony as the police arrive. A moment later, at the station, two detectives are interrogating Vincent Stevens, who swears he didn't do anything and it was all a setup, but the detectives just ask him to tell the story from the beginning. Early in the morning, Luke Secord was taking some groceries to the loft he shared with Vincent and three other friends and found a dead woman handcuffed to the bed. Panicking, he called Vincent for help, and as soon as he arrived, he told Luke not to call the police until all five of them were there. Luke explained the door was locked and the alarm switched off when he arrived, which meant only one of them could have done it. Dr. Chris Vanawan arrived shortly afterward and accidentally mentioned his half-brother's name when he saw the body, which Vincent thought indicated he was suspecting him. As Marty Landry also arrived, Chris moved the woman a bit to look at her face, but nobody recognized her, and they all swore they had nothing to do with her. Luke, Chris, and Marty are also being interrogated by the police, pretending they don't know anything about the loft, which is a lie. A year ago, Vincent invited his friends and their wives to the grand opening of the latest apartment building he designed. Chris was approached by Ann Morris, who worked as an assistant for City Councilman Joel Kotkin, and they had a little chit-chat before parting ways. However, Ann left quite an impression on him and continued to look at him across the room whenever she could. In the middle of the party, Vincent gathered his friends and showed them one of the lofts in the building, which would be perfect to use as their private oasis to get away from their wives with no trace. He wanted to get together this place with his friends, but Chris and Luke said they didn't do that kind of thing. Meanwhile, Vincent continues to tell the story of what happened earlier in the morning. The friends were sharing a drink when suddenly, Marty freaked out when he found a knife under the covers and a message written with blood behind the pillow, Fatum nos iungat, which is Latin for fate will link us. Chris translated it because he knew Latin, but he also pointed out there was a grammar mistake.